If you're over 30 and getting into skateboarding or returning to skateboarding after years off, the number one thing on your mind is probably the same thing I see all over the internet and every day in my direct messages. It goes a little something like this. Aaron, I do not want to get hurt. I get it. You don't want to get hurt. Well, guess what? You are not alone. Injury fear is the biggest barrier for adult skaters. Today, I'm going to give you a real science-backed warm-up and injury prevention routine designed specifically for adults. This routine takes about 5 minutes, requires no equipment, and dramatically lowers your risk of the most common skateboarding injuries. Let's get straight into it. We're going to start with why warm-ups matter more after the age of 30. When you're a teenager, you can jump on a board cold, your body just deals with it. At 30, 35, 40 and up, your muscles and tendons don't have that same instant elasticity. Here's a fact that surprises people. Most adult skate injuries happen in the first 10 minutes of the session, not at the end of the day when you're tired, at the beginning, because the body isn't ready for sudden impact, twisting, or falling. It's that unexpected fall that you were not thinking about that just gets you. That is exactly why this warm-up routine exists. It primes your joints, wakes up your stabilizer muscles, and reduces stiffness so you move predictably and safely. All right, let's start the routine. The 5-minute over 30 warm-up. Let's go. I'm gonna take you through this step by step. If you follow this before every session, your injury risk drops significantly. First things first, your joint mobilization. You're gonna wanna spend about 60 seconds on this. We're gonna start with the joints that skateboarding uses the most. Neck rolls, shoulder circles, wrist circles, ankle circles. You're just gonna do some simple neck rolls, shoulder circles, wrist circles, same with your ankle, and then gentle hip rotations. These are all of the places that your body is going to be moving and functioning, and you're going to have to work with those. Move slowly. This is very important. You don't want to jerk or have you can pull a muscle right then and there. Move slowly, not aggressively. This tells your nervous system, we're about to move, get ready. Step 2, soften tension release. You're going to want to spend about 45 seconds on this. This is especially important for adult skaters who sit at desks all day long, which probably a lot of you guys do, as well as me. You're gonna do a light quad stretch, light hamstring stretch, a quick calf stretch, a gentle hip flexor stretch. Not long holds. This is not yoga class. Just enough to unlock the tight areas so you don't have to crank on those joints when you push or carve on your skateboard. Step 3. Balance activation. You're going to want to spend about 60 seconds on this. Most beginner and returning skaters say the same thing. My balance feels worse than it used to. This drill fixes that. Stand on one leg for 15 to 20 seconds each side. Add a slight knee bend. Keep your core engaged. When your balance muscles activate, falls drop dramatically because you're not wobbling into positions you can't recover from. If your muscles are weak and you need to fall or you have to readjust, you're gonna suddenly shift, and that is where you're gonna have an injury. And remember, those injuries coming from the first 10 minutes, guys. Step 4, weight shift. You're gonna spend about 60 seconds on this. You can do this with or without your board. You're going to simply shift your weight from your heels to your toes, right side to the left side, right side to the left side, controlled upper body rotation. You're going to be doing some twists like that and just get that body moving. This is the warm-up adult skip, and it's one that prevents the weird twist injuries, right? Because you're preparing your body, you're getting ready for that skateboard session you're about to do. And it doesn't matter how skilled you are, you guys should all be practicing in all of these things and warming up before you skate. When you practice controlled weight shifts before you roll, your body learns the movement pattern safely. Step 5, fall prep. You're gonna wanna spend about 45 seconds on this. Now we get to the most important part. Adults get injured not because they fall, but because they fall incorrectly. I've been harping on this for years and years and years. You have got to learn how to fall. So do this quick drill on grass or on carpet or on a soft surface. You're gonna kneel down, gently lean forward. Practice a small forward roll. You're gonna keep your chin tucked. Do not reach out with stiff arms. This is where the most injuries happen. Your arm is stuck and you try and brace yourself, you don't have a wrist guard on, and you hurt your wrist. This practice teaches your brain to react correctly when you fall for real. Your body remembers what you rehearse. So you're gonna simply go on your knees and just practice falling, practice those tumbles. Section 3, what the data actually shows. Here's what fall data and safety guidelines tell us. 1, wrist injuries are the most common in adult beginners. You wanna have those wrist guards on, you wanna practice those falls. 2, falling backwards causes the tailbone and lower back injuries, so you wanna watch out for that and practice falling forward. 3, falls forward with stiff arms cause wrist fractures, so again, get those pads. 4, poor balance activation makes falls unpredictable and more dangerous. 5, lack of warm-up is a major contributor to soft tissue injuries in adults. This warm-up routine directly addresses all of these risk points. It prepares your joints, it prepares your muscle activation, it gets your balance stabilization going, it gives you some controlled movement patterns, and it teaches you how to fall safely. You're gonna fall. This is skateboarding. Skateboarding is hard, but you should practice and drill falling safely so you can avoid injuries, because that is the worst thing in skateboarding. It's simple, it's fast, and it works. Section 4, building an adult safe skate session. If you're over 30, here's the ideal structure for every skateboard session. Do a 5-minute warm-up routine. Get those joints moving, get those muscles activated. And then 5 to 10 minutes of easy cruising. Then you're gonna start working on tricks, but you're not gonna do any tricks until you're fully warmed up and moving well. And then after you've done all the tricks you wanna do in all those steps, you're gonna end with 2 minutes of cool down. Just walk around, just some nice easy cruising. This helps keep your body in balance, prevents overloading cold joints, and dramatically reduces the injury risk, which is what we're trying to do, right? Skating in your 30s, 40s, and beyond is absolutely possible and fun. You just have to respect your body and you have to really understand what's going on. You're not 16 anymore. If you want a full adult-focused progression program with mobility plans, safe fall training, drills, and coaching, join the Braille Skateboarding Academy. Inside the Academy, we built complete beginner to intermediate paths specifically for skaters over 30, 35, and 40, and for people returning after years off. Check the link in the description, and I'll see you inside the Braille Skateboarding Academy. Now warm up, get rolling, and have an incredible skate session. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment below, and you, yes you, learn to ride a skateboard. We got everything you need at brailleskateboarding.com.